Hello there, it's Sanu, your IKEA enthusiast back again. Nice to see you all.
Today, I'm sharing IKEA's latest autumn field arrivals. I also grabbed some new items I'd been eyeing. Let's start with storage. And here's some good news. IKEA has a popular product called SKUBB, and the mesh window version is finally back. I've recommended it so many times, and at one point it got discontinued, so I was a little worried, but they renewed it and brought it back on sale. That kind of thing happens pretty often, actually. You can't really tell what changed. I think the price is the same too. Sometimes they change the material though. SKUBB is really light and it stands up on its own, so you can store it upright, which is why it's so popular. I use these for single size and seasonal bedding, but when you can't see inside, you often forget what's in there. You can write labels and all, but still. So I always thought the mesh window type would be better. With this one, only part of it is a mesh window, so it still has a nice clean look. It's tidy, and you can see just enough of what's inside. It comes in 3 sizes, and I use the smallest one the most. I line up the smallest size, standing upright in the top of my closet, all in a row. Things like summer-only blankets. I actually just swapped out what was inside recently. This is a different series with a sturdy wire frame inside, so even when you stack them, you can pull things out from the zipper on the side. And this one came in a pale green color. It's such a lovely color. That said, with color variations like this, there's a chance they'll disappear once the season ends. So if you think you'll want to add more later, you might want to hold off. Well, you never know. The display here had a charming country-style feel. This is the SKÅDIS pegboard section, which I absolutely love. They've added new colors, and the display was so fun that I had to show you. They didn't have deep colors like this before, so it's pretty rare, and the front and back are actually different colors. Check this out. Mounting it on the side of a cart is something IKEA has finally started doing officially. Lots of creators share this as an IKEA hack, but at this store, can you tell? They used something like an S-hook. It's hooked onto the middle shelf. It looked surprisingly stable and pretty good. I showed this in a past video too, not on this side of the cart, but on the short side, and I use it the same way. My kids use it for their school supplies. And since our closet is pretty deep, in the front I put the cart, and when I need something in the back, I just pull it out. It's summer break right now, so this is a good example. There's a lot packed in there. Please look at the very top here. These are SKÅDIS hooks turned upside down and hooked on here. Originally, this product is meant to be mounted on a wall, but like in this example, you can clamp it onto a desk and use it that way. There's also a stand, so you can stand it up and use it on a desk. They sell attachments and accessories like that. Mounting it on the wall isn't hard at all, and you can set it up without drilling big screw holes. If you'd like, please check out my past videos too. The new color of the board I mentioned earlier was also on display in this room set. This color variation comes in 2 sizes, and this is the larger one. This dark red kind of color is really trending this season, isn't it? Next up are boxes. There was this lovely grid pattern storage basket. It's made to fit perfectly in IKEA's Kallax shelf, but I think using it on its own works totally fine too. It's really light, so I think it's great for high storage spots too. It's a soft material, so it's a little floppy, and you can probably tell it slouches a bit. It's affordable, so it's great if you want to collect a bunch. Next is the entryway storage section. There's a very cheap, popular rack, and I mentioned a while ago that it came in blue. And the matching tray came in blue too. It's the same crisp blue, and it was adorable. You can lay it inside a shelf to prevent stains, and a famous organizing expert here in Japan also loves this, and said they use it when watering plants. On long trips, they fill it with a little water and set the plant on top, using it to water the plant while they're away. This is the decoration section. It's totally autumn now. In the artificial greenery section, there was a wreath. Since it's a wreath, it's made of plastic, so it's okay to use outdoors too. The back looks like this, and it's designed so you can hang it on a hook. Next, I'll show you a vase. This one also came in a slightly autumn-toned color, with a modern design that's really popular, and once again there's a new color. This deep red one. The beige next to it was very popular, but recently, a pale pink mini size just came out too. And with yet another color, they're really getting a lot of mileage out of this design. This one is glossy. The design is genuinely good, so even without anything in it, just setting it out makes a stylish object. This was on display in a room set. I think this room is put together in browns, with quite a bit of brown and black tones. And it was placed on top of this cabinet. I think what it's paired with is IKEA's SMYCKA series, but I couldn't quite confirm it. This vase has a slightly narrow opening, which seems easy to arrange, so I like it. And on this cabinet, there was also a new speaker with a built-in light. The color is just exquisite, and the design is really stylish. It's pretty big, so it makes an impact, doesn't it? At the foot of the cabinet where that vase was, there's this pink-beige colored item, which is an air purifier. I bought one this time, so I'll show you later. Now, this is the candle section. I'd seen these on social media abroad and was curious, and now they're in Japan too. These have a lid, an aroma candle in a glass container. It comes in 2 colors, and both are such sweet colors, aren't they? It was designed by Mikael. Thank you. So sweet. It's not just the color. The scent of the candle inside is different for each one. Scent is really personal, so I don't usually talk about it much, but both were fresh and pleasant. On the website, they show the lid being used as an accessory tray and the container as a makeup brush holder. I just thought it was too cute. This one was really lovely too. This one had much heavier, more solid glass. How do I describe this glass? It's a glossy glass with kind of an aurora shimmer to it, so it has a gorgeous feel. This one also had photos showing it as a small item holder after use. This one is a fully autumn-colored candle. It comes as a set of 3, and every color was just exquisite. Unlike the earlier one, this has no lid, so I'd recommended buying a cork lid, but it seems they recently stopped selling those in Japan. As an alternative, I also recommend putting a cork coaster on top. They collect quite a bit of dust, and the scent fades, so a lid really is a good idea. This is the candle holder section, and there are some super stylish ones. First, this chrome look one. It's a bold design and really cool. It was a hot topic on social media, and by this point, it was already sold out. I'm sure they'll restock it. The candle size fitted perfectly, so I think it's best to buy your candles at IKEA too. Different brands can have different sizing after all, This is a wonderfully autumn-like brown glass candle holder. It's quite tall and has a gorgeous feel. It seems great for a party. It comes as a set of 2 in different heights. On the left, it has an LED candle in it. I'm just switching it out to show you. On the right, you can see what it looks like with a real IKEA candle. The candle holder itself is really tall, so even with a very long LED candle, I thought the balance was totally fine. You'll probably wonder what this is at first glance. It's an air purifier. They used to sell a white one, but recently it comes in these 3 colors. I love that they chose colors that don't look like an appliance. It's also very affordable, which is a big plus. And it says the filter should be replaced about every 6 months. And it's very cheap. Also, 8 watts at max, so the electricity cost is basically nothing. As for how well it works, the package says its performance has been measured and certified to a third-party standard. So that part is reassuring. It says it circulates the air in a room of about 7 square meters, 5 times an hour, so it's meant for small rooms. At first I set in the filter and it was very easy. You just pop the lid open and snap it in. First, I tried it in the bedroom. First off, it just looks good. I love that it doesn't obviously look like an appliance. You can set 3 levels, and on level 1 it's super quiet, quieter than the AC. There's only 1 button, so it's really simple to operate. Press once for level 1 and press again for level 2. Please watch the curtain on the side. It's swaying gently. On level 2, it's about as loud as an air conditioner. Press the button once more for level 3, and at that point, it sounds about like a fan running. I've only used it a few days, so honestly, I can't say how well it works, but people who use it said it's great, and some even buy it again and again. One thing to note is that it's not an activated carbon filter, so it can't remove smells like cooking odors. It's for dust, PM2.5, and pollen. If you're okay with that, it's a good product. I'll keep using it and review it later. In my last video, the oven dish and pie dish I showed were so good that I wondered if there were more. And getting a little carried away, I went hunting and found a bigger size in the same series. This one is about 10 inches or 26 centimeters. It's heat-resistant glass, good up to about 480 degrees Fahrenheit. It wasn't really that heavy. What I liked most about it was the size. It just feels like the perfect size. With this one, I use a steam oven for breakfast, and I can use it there with total peace of mind. And a single serving of eggs fits just right. That said, you can use it day to day too, so it's a dish I reach for really often. This is a fairly standard IKEA product, the FÄRGKLAR series. This color has been around for a while, but I think it probably became available individually, so it's new in that sense. I'm pretty sure it used to be a set of 4. Since around last year, IKEA has gradually been selling more items individually. This comes in 4 sizes. It's matte and cool, really cool, but a bit on the heavy side, as a series, even for IKEA. This is the light beige, I think. This one also has a matte texture. This one was also sold as a set of 4 before, probably. Now you can buy them individually. That's really nice, isn't it? You don't always need 4. That definitely happens. This series is seasonal, so new colors come out pretty often, and they keep rotating in and out. And right now, besides this one, there's pink and blue. Both were super popular and sold out right after launch, but now they were well in stock. This one has a glossy texture, and the edge here has a slight gradient, which makes it really adorable. Across this whole series, the price is very affordable, and being able to buy them individually at this price is genuinely great. This is another popular series. It had a discontinued label, so I was worried, but it came back, newly sold individually. I'm so glad. This large plate has a stylish pattern, and it's a very popular series. Depending on the store, the 4-piece set may be marked down for the renewal. This one is a bit unusual. It's from a rare genre. There's something interesting here. Can you tell what it is? It's a toilet paper holder. I saw some people using this for something other than a toilet paper holder. They were hanging a bag and even a plant from it. I thought that was such an interesting idea. Since it's so lightweight, I think it might tip over if you hang something too heavy on it. But it's cheap, so it definitely makes you want to give it a try. This one had oddly high ratings online. I'd skipped it as just a basket, but seeing it, it made sense. There are 4 holes in the bottom, so it's a basket with good drainage. It's been sold abroad for about 3 years, so the reviews have piled up. But even so, a 4.9. For IKEA, that's a remarkably high rating. Here we have 100 yen shops, so I figured why bother? But the drainage seems to be a hit. If any of you are already using this basket, please tell me how you use it. We really do tend to skip past these bathroom goods sections, don't we? Okay, let's look at the room sets here. This is a bedroom for living with a baby. First, some new arrival art was on display. It has a very Scandinavian plant motif. This chest, I just opened the drawer, is a new series with gold handles, giving it a slightly elegant feel. The same chest is placed here as well. This wall frame, the rattan frame, is so charming, isn't it? The base has a stand too, so you can set it down and use it. About that chest from earlier, it also comes in white. It also comes in a few different sizes, a 3-tier version, a 4-tier version, and one with 6 drawers. Lastly, let's look at a distinctive low board, or a cabinet, I suppose. On the right side, there were drawers. For the next video, I'm planning to share some new products, or maybe the best IKEA buys of 2026, since so many of you shared your favorites. Thank you so much for watching to the end. I'll see you again really soon in the next video.